Good morning students, myself Rahul Gupta, welcome to Sriji Academy. So today we are going to learn a different ray diagrams formed by concave mirror. Okay, in case of concave mirror we have to learn about how to form a different diagram by using concave mirror. So you have to learn some basic details about this because I already taught you in the terminology. Whenever through a concave mirror a line which is parallel to the principal axis, it will get reflected and intersect at a point on principal axis which is called principal focus. Fine. So whenever the image is going to form, you have to learn one thing. When the two light rays are going to intersect with each other, at that point the image will be formed. So in the ray diagram cases of all this concave mirror, you have to understand two things. First, ray must be passed through a principal focus. A second ray must be passed through a center of curvature. So due to the intersection of these two rays, the image is formed. Okay. So for better understanding, let's go through the different forming of images. Fine. In the first case, what happened? In the first case, when you are putting your object at infinity, means your object is very infinite position. So in a concave mirror case, all the images will form. It is a real and inverted. Okay, all the images that are going to form in this case of concave mirror, the total images are real and inverted, exception some cases. Okay, so first, when an object is put at infinity, means in this case what happens? Suppose I have concave mirror. See, you have a concave mirror. This is the principal axis. I am going to put my object at infinity, means that is very far. So the ray coming from the infinity object will intersect over here and passes over here. Fine. So this will intersect over here. This is the principal axis. So whenever that object is put at infinity, the ray after striking incident or intersect on principal axis. Okay. So the image is formed over this point. The image is formed at F. So the object is at infinity. Okay, position at F. Fine. The nature of image is real and inverted, and the image is very small compared to the object. So the image is point size. Clear? So here four things are happen. The position of object at infinity. Okay, so here the position of object is at infinity. So when I'm going to put my object at infinity, the ray coming through that object will strike to the mirror, concave mirror, and intersect at a point which is passes through the principal axis. Okay, so image will form over here. This is called principal focus. So when I'm going to put my object at infinite position, the image is formed at principal focus. See here. Okay, you can skip this case because this is not explained better, so you can go through this case only. Okay, see here the image is coming from the very infinite distance, the light ray, and light ray is striking on the principal axis, so it is intersecting over here F. So the image will form at point F, very small, means point size, and third is real and inverted. Okay, so the image is real and inverted. Understood? Now the second case of this concave mirror, suppose I am going to put my object over here. Suppose I am going to put my object at B, beyond C, means at some distance from C. Clear? So in this case what happened? Suppose this is my object, the AB is object, so the first light ray will come from the object, it will strike and it will intersect the point F. Fine, it is going to intersect at point F. Fine. And the second ray, I already told you, the second ray must be passed through the center of curvature. So the second ray will pass through the center of curvature. Okay, so this is the intersection point na? This one with the intersection point. So see here the image B dash and A dash is formed, and our object is AB. So what happened? Object is AB, but the image is B dash A dash, means the image is inverted. So in this case what happened? When I put my object beyond C, the image is formed between C and F. Okay, the image is formed between C and F here. See, this is the image. Understood? See, this is the image now. Okay, so this image is formed between C and F when I put my object at infinity beyond C. Understood? Now another thing is what, the image is inverted compared to the previous image, so the image is inverted and real. Okay, and the image is small compared to the object, so the image is small. Okay, and the third thing is what, that the image is formed between C and F. Understood? So see here, the first ray must be passed through the principal focus and the second ray must be passed through the principal center of curvature. Understood? So due to the intersection of these two rays, the image will form over here. Understood? Fine. Let's go to the third case. So our third case, see, this is the justification. When I put my object beyond C, the position of image will be between F and C, C and F. Okay, the nature real and inverted, the size is diminished. Diminished means the size is small compared to the object. Understood? Now next, when I put my object at C, see, when my object is at C, see, this is an object. Okay, the object is at C, I put my object at C, so the first ray passes through, it will come to the principal focus, and the second ray which is passes through the principal focus, see, the infinite ray will pass through the principal focus, okay, so here the image will be formed. Understood? The first ray will be passes through the principal focus and the second ray will be passes through the center of curvature, so these both rays are get intersect over here, so image will form over here. Now see, what is the nature of image? The object is AB but the image is B dash I dash, means again the image is inverted. Okay, so in this case what happened? See, the object is at C. Okay, so the position, image position is also at C, but the nature is real and inverted and the size same size as the object. See, here you can see the size of AB and size of B dash I dash are almost same. So when I'm going to put my object at C, the image having size same as the object. Understood? And the image is formed at C, and in concave mirror case all the images are real and inverted. Understood? Now the fourth case, in the fourth case what happened? Suppose I'm shifting my position. Okay, initially I am at infinite point, after that I am beyond C, and after that I am at C. Now I am going to move between C and F. So see, when I put my object here, see, can I zoom this? Okay, understood. The object is put at between C and F. Understood? I am going to put my object between C and F. See, so the first ray passes through the principal focus only, and the second ray from the object is passes through the center of curvature. So here intersection point will be there. Okay, so here the image is formed. Now see, here the object size is small and the image size is large. So in this case what happened? Whenever I am going to put my object between C and F, the image is formed beyond C. The image is formed beyond C, and the nature of image is real and inverted, and the size of the image is larger than the object. So the size of image is larger compared to the object. Understood? Okay, so this is the as previous case when I am going to put my object beyond C. Now we have another case. See, in previous I had put my object at infinity, so I got my image at F. So in this case I am reversing this condition, I am putting my object at F, so I am getting the image as infinity. See how, here I am going to put my image at F, this is the point F, so the first line will passes through F, okay, and the second ray will passes through the center of curvature. Now see, these two rays are never getting intersect to each other, so means these rays are goes to the infinity, this ray will move towards the infinity. So that's why when I put my object at F, I got my image at infinity, and the image size of image is very large, and the nature of image is real and inverted, because in all the cases of concave mirror you are getting your image real and inverted. Understood? See, here whenever I am putting my object at F, I am getting my position at infinity, nature real and inverted, and size is highly enlarged, means because in this case the image is too large compared to the other cases. Fine. So these case first and case 1 are same, because in the case 1 I put my object at infinity, I am getting my image at f. In this case I am putting my image at f, object at f, I am getting my image at infinity. Understood? So these two cases are the mutual to each other. Fine. Now another case, the last case of this image. So whenever my object is placed between P and F, means this is the position P and F, so I am putting my object between P and F. Fine. So see, I am going to put my object here. So first image will pass through the F, because the first ray which is from the object is passes through, after striking, passes through the principal focus. So the first ray will pass, and the second ray will pass over here, but due to the very close condition, the ray having the infinity value here. So from the F and from the A, we are getting intersection point over here. So in this case what happened, this is the exceptional case. In this case the image will be neither real or inverted, the image will be virtual and erect, and the size is, you can see, size is enlarged, and the image is making behind the mirror. The image is forming behind the mirror, the size is enlarged, and the nature of image is continuously changed, because the image is virtual and erect. So this is the exceptional case of this case. Fine. So let's understand this case very sharply. See, I am putting my object between F and P. So the first ray will passes through F, and due to the F will transfer over here, and the second ray will passes through center of curvature, but the ray passes through over here. So in this case the image is from behind the mirror, the image is large compared to the object, and the size of image is erect and virtual. Okay, because in this case the straight image is going to form now. Fine. Understood? So you have 5 cases, you have 6 cases. So see, the first case is what, when I put my object at infinity, I am getting my image at f. Understood? Another case, what happened, if I am going to put my object at f, I am getting my image at infinity. So these two cases are interrelated to each other. Now the second case, when I put my object beyond C, I am getting my image between F and C. Okay, so here when I am going to put my object between F and C, okay, whenever I am going to put my object between F and C, so I am getting my image beyond C. Understood? So these two, all the cases are interrelated to each other. So these are the cases of concave mirror. Understood? Okay, so now let's have some uses of concave mirror. As we already show, whenever a ray parallel to principal axis passes through, it will reflected and passes through the principal focus. Fine. So this is the better example for the use of concave mirror, because in the first case all the parallel beams are passes to the principal axis and meet at the F, means this concave mirror is used to concentrate all the light rays at a single position. Okay, so see, using torches, searchlight, headlight of the vehicle, because all having the parallel beam, or all the parallel beams are focusing at a singular point. Understood? Like this. So we are getting image at particular region. Fine. Another, the concave mirror are used to the dentist to see the large image of teeth as per this phenomena. See, if I am putting object is very closer to mirror, so I am getting the straight image and the larger image. So this is the use of the concave mirror. Whenever the dentists are putting their image, their mirror very near to the teeth, okay, so the teeth between pole and focus, so teeth become larger, so the dentist can see the teeth become very larger. Understood? Next, the use of concave mirror in the shaving mirror, because you want to see your image, see your face image very clearly, so it will show a larger image of your face. Okay, so due to the larger image of face, we are using this concave mirror as a shaving mirror. Understood? And the large solar collector are used to concentrate the sunlight. For example, you are making a food from the sun. Okay, so this is the collector, concave collector, and you are putting your food over here. Fine. So whenever all the light is parallel, concentrate over here, parallel, concentrate over here, parallel lights concentrate over here, and all the parallel light concentrate at a region. So due to get maximum amount of concentration of sunlight, this concave mirrors are used. Understood? So this concave mirror are used to concentrate sunlight, for the shaving mirror to see the larger image of face, okay, to the dentist to show the larger image of teeth, and a headlight of the vehicles. Okay, this all are the uses of concave mirror. Understood very well?